Hiya, Squishers, and welcome to another Squishmas under the stairs. And if it's your first time here, I'm celebrating Squishmas every day under the stairs with you and a lot of the squish and sometimes some projects I'm making, because sometimes I'm not making anything, but I've always got something to say about something, about colour, about yarn, about knitting, about something, which is again what we're going to be talking about this evening. So welcome to day 15 of Squishmas. And I have a finished thing. I remembered I had another thing that I needed to finish. And I've got desires for something else. There's not a jumper, there's something else in the middle whilst I go along, which will be a long, scrappy project. I hope will take me more than a minute to do. So let's start at the beginning. I finished something, and that's something I'm just going to address the blue hands in the room. I look like a Smurf. I know I picked the children up from school today. I had a blue mark on my face, and it was like, what have you been doing today? Obviously, yeah. So we're going to ignore the hands. Swiftly on. I finished my cowl. Now, it is not as crazy as it looks, right? So basically, I finished this morning. Oh, yes. And don't worry, all those little loose ends, I want to show you the inside because it's just glorious. All those little ends have already been woven in because I did them as I went. So the delight about this piece, because that's the thing I've learned about weaving in as you go, like my face is expressing the kind of like, why didn't I know about this before? Like when I made all those blankets and those tops and those jumpers, you know, it would have been something that if I'd have worked out a long time ago, like you'll appreciate it if you already have had this revelation, it would have saved me so much time. Actually, that's a lie. It wouldn't have saved me so much time. What it would have saved me is the fact that I would have had a finished thing rather than, like if I showed you the back of some of my blankets, this is what they still look like. It's one of the main reasons I enjoy making double-sided things, because magic happens when you put them facing the wrong way together. Like, I've got something, there's some fluff. Look at that. So it, that's what I like about double-sided things, is they hide it's my own hair. They hide an absolute ton of things. But this, I'm not going to put it on right now because I'm just going to mess this whole thing up. And apart from the fact I've noticed I've got wool hanging in my hair most of the time when I'm under the stairs. Like, why didn't anybody tell me? Like, I'm connected to the wool on the wall. The fact that this would just, I'd probably knock things over, but I will put it on for the next time I'm under the stairs, which would be useful. This, I love it. And it is not as sunsetty as I thought. Like, it's sunsetty, but not, it's shaping my plans for my jumper, because that's what I've been dying today. Dying to make it, so I've been dyeing them up today. I'm definitely swaying towards I've moved them. Have I moved them? No. Definitely, maybe not even the purples. Maybe more just the blues and the greens, because I've done a lot of purples and pinks, like an absolute ton. So many things. Maybe just these. No, I can't. I've already started doing some purples. Oh. This is my this is what it's like. This is what it's like. Just this, all this is what it's like. I've already had some purple, so I'm going to do some purples and some blues, but not like in-your-face purples. Oh, who knows, I'll probably change my mind. But this, ta-da, is finished, and this is the same pattern as this one here. So this pattern, of course, I shall be putting in the shop as a free pattern very soon, and they are excellent for knitting up all your scrappies, or with your slubs. And if you've grabbed one of those slub bundles from the shop, this is an ideal use for it because you've got 100 grams to play with. And you can use a lovely pail or a simple base in the background to hold it all together. So there you go. So I have a finished thing. And then I remembered, oh yeah, there's that wrist warmer. So remember this? I can't even remember. It must have been like a week or two back. I was on like a, ooh, and then I got this. This is when I had the conversation about, can I just knit one thing or knit all the things? This is the conversation when I was knitting just one thing, and then I was like, no, I'm going to knit more things. And then I just left this behind. This is what happens. So then I was like, I've got to finish the other one because they're not the same, so it's kind of still exciting for me. That's what it is. Colour keeps things exciting, and like, whereas I probably would have stopped if it was all in, like if this is all one colour, there's nothing for me here. There's all one colour of any colour, like there's no fun. It's the colour that does it for me. So I was like, oh yeah. So once I finished that, I was like, yes, get on the other one. So this is using this is a scrappy kit. There is still some of these in the shop. I'm trying to keep a floating stock in the shop. By floating, I mean not in the air, although technically it's stored in the air, but it's I want there to be some stuff, so every time I'm like, I'm making this, at least it's in the shop. There are some of these in the shop. These are the kit. I'm going to grab a bundle. Oh, am I going to get them all? Am I going to get them all? Oh. This is this is called limes, purples and limes, I'm sure, because it's just got the most amazing, those two, just those, purples and limes, just those two colours there are like, wow. Yeah, oh, maybe some green and limes in my jumper, because I do love it. It's a colour that I never used to wear, but I've been seduced by it. So those are in the shop. I'm making a pair of wrist warmers. Pop them down there. And this is called an odd pair, because if you're wondering what all these are all socks and wrist warmers. Like, I only have one of each. That's just kind of the fun. Like, I just don't need to do two. Why not? I like one of each. So I thought I'd purposefully knit this kit so that if you had this kit or bought any of the 50 gram, like 5 gram little mini bundles, you could knit an odd pair, but they'd still be part of the set, you know? So where one ends, the other begins. Oh yeah. This one's going to have the green on the other side. That's what I'm doing. But then I'm getting to the point where I'm getting a lot of extra stash. Well, I'm saying I always have a lot of yarn, but these are like micro scrappy. So once I've done, I look down here all the time. I'm pretty sure it's the thing yes, it is. Oh, that was joyful. Joyful. This piece here that I made using the Flamingo Christmas, it's not in the shop, the Flamingo Christmas set, because I love pinks and greens, especially for Christmas. These colours, after I finished them, I had a little bit left. So these are the little squishy bits I had left. And I've been keeping them together in jars and in bags because they're everywhere. And these I'm going to keep for a project that is like this. It's one of my swip swap. The other project's called one on, one off. So I wasn't too far off. But I'm going to choose a nice solid base. Oh, maybe I'll just go full on. No, I'm going to go full on scrappy. Decided. This is what a full on scrappy one looks like, where you're just going colour on colour on colour on colour on colour. And you can literally use anything from like 1/2 gram to 1 gram to like 3 grams, 5 grams, whatever. Throw it all in there, like all of it. That's a lot of fun. And if you substitute one colour, just have a solid or like a base colour, and then put all the colours in, it's like boom, 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 like a stained glass window. So it's perfect for all those tiny bits. But I was thinking I'm going to do a cowl, a long one. I really like the cowl as the background. That lot. So I'm going to make sure that I did some of those yesterday as well to make sure they're in the shop update. So I'm going to get that done as soon as possible. Because I like it pinning to the colour in the back. It's just really exciting. So I have Project Off the Needles, cowl. Pattern soon to be in the shop. Pattern on the needles. Same thing, in the shop soon. This is so simple, like so simple. And lots of fun. Boom. And next project on the go. Scrappies, one of these. So I've got lots of plans, not as much time as my plans, because as you can tell, I'm not exactly like motoring through all the stuff. Well, not right now. It is full on. Like, I can't believe, like next week the girls are breaking up from school, and then boom, that's it. We'll be in Squishmas time. What am I going to be making then? I seem to change my mind every day, so it'll be interesting if I ever watch these back. And if you are watching these for the first time, there's like 15 of these so far. So, yeah, it might be a bit much. But I wonder where I'll be by Squishmas Day. What will I make? Maybe I'll have a day off. No, I won't have a day off knitting. I don't need a day off knitting. Who needs a day off knitting? There you go. That's where I'm leaving this, is who needs a day off knitting. So I'm going to go do some squishing. I got some stuff for steaming. I got some stuff for winding. I am going to be busy. I'm in my slouchy clothes. I'm armed with a project and I'm on my way. Oi! So squishers, wherever you are, morning, noon or night, whatever you're crafting, just keep going. Just keep being inspired. Look around for the colour. Look around in places you haven't before. It's everywhere. You might not have noticed it. Even inside your home. I thought I didn't like teal, and I noticed I had teal everywhere in my house. I was like, oh, that's weird. I thought I didn't like teal. Turns out, apparently, I've been selecting it for my kitchen for years. So you never know what's just in front of you. And until tomorrow, squishers, I'll see you then. Bye!